Hey guys, what's up? Shadow Slayer here, and we're doing another episode of Vane. And I tell you what, I'm super excited to do this one. Last time we went around, we got some walls done up. I don't know if I showed those effectively in the video last time, so we're just gonna have a look at those. Yeah, there's only 4 sections, but they're 4 beautiful sections, and we're only going to make them bigger over time. Wait a minute. There's no key in the ignition. Okay. Actually, we haven't checked any of these vehicles here. And no key in the ignition there either. Well, this one's locked. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Not right yet. It doesn't. Because we're not quite ready to set out yet anyway. Did we search all these? We did, right? Yeah, we did. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got a building fuse box there. We still have yet to find that elusive fuse box for the store. Which, you know, is kind of a big deal because when we bring our solar panels over, and that'll be in the not too distant future, we actually need to make sure that they are running to the fuse box. I turned up the gamma, by the way, because it's super dark in this game. And, you know, YouTube tends to destroy dark settings anyway. So I turned up the gamma so you guys can see. Hopefully that will help. I know it's already helping me, but time to decay, 107 hours. That's not too bad. That's like 4 days or something like that. Now let's check this thing out again and see if... Yeah, see, the lights aren't even on in here, and it's still fairly bright. So we'll turn those on. Okay, there's no fuse box here. I wonder if that fuse box is running both this thing. Like, I wonder if it's running everything. We didn't actually go into this building before. I think there's actually zombies in here. So we're going to take out our baseball bat. We're just going to make sure that we're ready to go. Now, if we unlock this door over here... Oh, what's this? Well, this appears to be a utility room of some sort, but there's no utilities in here, which is weird, but whatever. We'll unlock that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this goes out here. I wonder if this is actually connected. Hey, look at that, a generator. Nice. We'll consider using that if the time comes, but it's good to know it's here. For right now, I think, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over to the store. We'll just move it over there for now. We'll close this up because that doesn't need to be open. So you notice we have all of these windows and stuff all closed off. Like they're all blocked up, they got cardboard on them. And that is because if they can't see in here and they don't see any lights or anything, they won't come and bother us. So, hey, a magazine shelf. You know, maybe I should put my magazines there. Right? That might be a thing. We got a sink in here, at least we should. Nothing to smell. Nothing comes out. Oh, that's not good. What about over here? Uh-oh. We're in trouble, guys. Maybe just a little bit anyway. Then we're going to move this in here. Let's put that there for now so it's not out in the rain. And then we're going to make sure that we've emptied this. We haven't, but that's okay. Oh boy, it's super heavy. Okay. Now, I should have a mop here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Place. We're going to place the mop right there so that we can find it. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. We do want to clean this up eventually. We're not there yet. It's not time for that yet. We're not thinking about that yet. Look at that. Oh, we've got so much booze. Why do we have so much booze? Yeah, it's post-apocalypse. Who cares? We'll be drinking good tonight, I guess. Alright, that's the freezer. I'll organize that stuff off screen. I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. So what are we doing today? Okay. So here's the thing, guys. We don't need multiples of everything. What we need is certain things. So like powered drill. If you had an industrial drill, you could lose the powered drill and still get the same effect. Although I think want a screwdriver, but you don't need more than one. You just need the one. Tools are going to be one of the most weighty things that you're going to have. So you want to make sure that you're not doubling down on anything. We don't need scissors. We don't need a crosscut saw. We have a grinder. Industrial cutting. Okay, so let's go industrial grinder, driver. I don't know if there's actually I don't know if there's an industrial drill. I guess we'll find out eventually. At one point I heard these things take stuff out of your thing automatically, but I don't know if that's actually the case, so we're not going to trust it. We're not going to leave it to chance. We're just going to do it. You know what? There was a car key in that in this building. Now somewhere there's going to be a vehicle that goes with that key. I just want to check and see if there's any possible way. No key in the ignition. Okay. Tell me it ain't so. Wait. Can I do that with anything? Oh, this key. This thing has a key in it. Okay. That's good. But where does this key go to? Oh, I think I found it, guys. Wait. Hey, we just found it. Okay, so this one. we're going to name this key Black SUV. I did not know you could create keys for vehicles unless you had a key already, like you had the key already. Now, we're probably not going to use the SUV much. We have a keyed SUV if we want it. That's kind of cool. That is a SUV, right? Yeah, whatever. The fact that we can make a key for the truck is huge, though. So let's go and grab a piece of scrap, and we'll do that. Metal brackets, aluminum scrap. How hard is it to find metal scrap, guys? Oh, you wouldn't think, right? Oh my God, we don't have any. Okay, we're taking the newly acquired keyed vehicle. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna take this. See, the thing is, you can't create a key once it's hot wired. So, you know, once it's hot wired, it's permanently hot wired and it'll never go away. But that's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. So, we're going to stop real quick. We're going to hit the hardware store, see if anything's on the shelves. I doubt it because we just hit it last episode, but we're going to find out. And then I think we're going to hit the fire department and see if we can't get a better axe. I think that's the play. Wow, this thing is like not great. I am almost certain. Actually, I kind of want to hit that. Why don't we hit that? We'll hit that. We'll see what that's all about. I have no idea what that is, but it looks interesting. So we'll hit that, which is the fire department, and then we'll hit that thing beside it. Hey. There we go. Oh, that wasn't... Is he military? He's not military, right? No. Good morning! It's a beautiful day to smash some zombies. Yeah. Come on, get it! Get some charcoal. Hey, buddy! You're super excited to see me this morning. Were you waiting for me? I was surely not waiting for you. Lawnmower blade. Hey! That's pretty decent. That's one of the harder to get materials that we need for the claw sword. Hey! Hands off. Free compost bin. You need this when you start growing crops because you really do want the extra bump to your crops. Let's destroy that. It's unlikely that anything will have spawned in the containers, but stuff on the shelves might have spawned. Holy smokes, there's so many zombies. Stop it. Ooh, some spray paint. That's the other thing that you'll get a lot of here in this place too. Spray paint, and it's good too because you really want the spray paint. If you want to like paint your vehicles and whatever, you need that stuff. So I'm not sure why this stuff respawns as much as it does, but rotten box of fish. Yeah, we got pretty much everything in here. Pipe wrench, that. Heavy pliers. We'll grab a couple of screwdrivers. We don't want too many of them, but power drill. Cross cut. We can throw all of those things. Yeah, sure, we'll grab another mop. Plant is dead. We'll remove that. And we'll move the planter on top of the van. Now we are going to drop the compost bin, and we're going to drop the planter back at base. If these get destroyed, we're not too bothered by it. You can build both of these things, but getting a free one, well, always better than having to build it yourself. Resources saved, you know. I mean, technically, as long as these things don't die, we'll be fine. So, yeah, maybe we can hit this place first. Why am I so much lighter than when I left the base? Hey! Can I get your scrubs? Yeah, I can. Hulk smash! Fabric softener. Excuse me, lady. You're in the way. I think you're a lady. Maybe. I don't know. Not bad. Not what I'm looking for, though. Oh, schematic for a GPS? Yes, please. Okay, we can't read that one yet. A thumbtack. As a weapon. Nah, I'm not about that. I'll take that. Take those. You know what? We're gonna take that with us. Ooh. Excuse me, sir. Thank you for your service, but I need your gear. Huh? Oh, I think that's them in the firehouse. Okay, so the military vest is at, or the military combat pack is actually the best backpack in the game. If you can get your hands on one, especially if you can get it early, you want to do that. So, you know, while we appreciate that soldier's sacrifice and service, we need his pack more than he does right now. Huh. Pumpkin seeds also very key. I don't know how much cardboard scrap we're gonna need, but I know how much we're gonna take, and that's all of it. Nope. Awesome. Scrap metal sheet. That's good. This is a tough lock. So tough locks, you need 15 lock picking to actually open. I don't remember what we started with. I think it was the Ranger, but thieves actually start with 15. Or with 25, sorry. Boots, helmet, pants. We'll take all of those. Hey. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not just destroying the locker outright, if you don't lockpick the lock before you destroy it, you will not get the things that are inside. Damn it. Come on. I need this locker. Boots, gloves, helmet, pants. Oh my god, we've got 5 lockpicks left. We need to be... You get 4 chances, give or take, before your lockpick breaks. Okay. And we've only got 5 picks left. So we need to do this right. Because unfortunately, we have not found a schematic for lockpicks. Damn it! Fishing rod. Some scissors. $7.09. I don't understand. Oh, that's weird. Oh, lockpicks! Hey, we lucked out. 5 lockpicks in the ambulance. Look at that. That's crazy. Warehouse ball. Amplifier used in crafting. We'll take that. I don't know if we're going to need it yet. But destroy. Destroy. Oh, there we go. And getting that scrap early especially is pretty important, guys. I have never seen a microwave in this game that actually has items in it, so I don't know why that's a thing, but... Come here. Come here. Quit screaming at me. Alright. I just run over a zombie. Once we've rested, we're going to go and hit that. We're going to try our best not to hit anything. Because I don't know exactly what it is that's triggering stuff to be destroyed when we got it on top of our van. Maybe our van isn't meant to handle that kind of weight. Who knows? I know there's several vehicles that will transport just about anything. Well, van just might not be one of them. But we are going to need the planter and the composter. There we go. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with every part of this building, but I'm thinking, what I'm thinking here is, like, one of these, like the post office or something, will be like our inside grow op. And I think what I'm going to do is just put the planter in there for now. I mean, we'll clear this all out eventually, but What we're going to do is move this out. We're just going to drop it down in here where it's nice and safe. And then we're going to move the coffee machine. And we're going to put both the coffee machine and the microwave probably right in the front door area, like where the cigarette stand is. And that will allow us to have it pretty close at hand when we are coming and going. Man, I'm tired of having these blood spatters all over the floor. So what we're going to do, I think we actually picked a mop up, right? No, we didn't. It's not in our inventory. Yeah, that's fine. So check this out. There we go. Get all that nasty blood spatter out of our carpets. Nice. Very sweet. Oh, look at that. We missed a spot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just put that over there. All right. I'd like to buy these things here, please. Probably not. All right. So we're going to take the coffee machine. We're going to turn it that way. There we go. All right. And then we're going to move the microwave. Can we put it in here? No. Yeah, I'm not sure I like how that's sitting, but you know what? We'll deal with that later. Heck. Why are we sick? Oh no, guys. I think I'm actually infected with the zombie virus. Well, I hadn't anticipated actually having to deal with zombie infection, but turns out maybe we do. We don't have Zombrin. I don't even know if Zombrin actually cures the infection. We are not doing well. We are going to go back out. We're going to hit that other thing that we wanted to hit. I'm pretty sure that put similar welding wire. We're gonna place the fishing rod right here beside the lockers. Now, I know I said at the start of this series that, you know, we're gonna go until we die, but 2 episodes in is not really all that great. So we are going to continue this one time. We're going to continue. We are not going to end this here. If we wind up dying to the zombie infection. Throw the adjustable wrench, take out the tongue and groove. So any workstations that you have also need certain types of tools in order to do what you need them to. Damn it. I don't like that. I suppose it is what it is. Hey. Okay. Oh my god, we are so far along the infection tree. We're going to do this a little bit differently because since we are sick, quote unquote, we're going to want to stay close to base. Because staying close to base means when we die, and we will, because when that infection hits 100%, we're going to die. But we want to be close enough to our base or something else that we can just rapidly drop our stuff in the back, and if we die, well, we die. Not a huge deal. I believe some of your stuff is permanently lost on death if you respawn. So it's not like there's no consequence. So I've never been in here, guys. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm sure whatever it is, it'll be dangerous. I mean, just look at all those power transformers. Ah, come on. Hey, what's this? I mean, there's not much in there, but, ooh, hello. Oh man, I've never actually gotten the zombie infection before. But just because we're infected and we're gonna die doesn't mean we're gonna be stupid. The infection has to be what kills us in order for us to get a respawn. And it's a one-time respawn too. So we actually want to we actually want to try not to get infected again if we get a respawn. But after only a couple days, I think that's not really a notable playthrough. You know what I mean? There we go. That being said, with such limited options available to us, that was a street light. Holy shit, there's an underground area. There we go, get some light going. Hey, get the hell away from my ride. You know, the savage part is I don't think either one of those people were old enough to drink when they died. And yet, they both had booze on them. Nurse's office. Wonder if we can find some Zombrin in here. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh my god, guys. There we go. Nope. Nothing. what we'll do is we'll leave the lights on everywhere we've actually come into and explored. That way we'll have an easy way of figuring out, you know, exactly where we left off if we have to come back. Which, I mean, obviously we will. Okay. And that way all we have to do is remember that, you know, we left off on the first floor. Set it on. Yeah, this building is huge. Hey. Get off my ride. Damn, for the amount of times I'm telling things to get off my ride. Maybe that should be the title. I don't know. Maybe it is, for all I know. I am, you know. At this point, you guys know better than I do if that's the case. Because, yeah. I haven't named it yet. I'm still recording. Okay, I don't understand what the hell is beating on stuff. Like, it sounds like it's right out there, but... Lots of stuff in here to scrap. Huh? Holy shit. Whoa! Guys, even though we are going to die of this zombie infection, we did find a really good find. Destroy. Destroy. Hey, some decent tools. Welder. Destroy. We are 70% infected. We leave that open. 73%. Knock, knock. Anybody home? Housekeeping. I'm here to clear your bodies. A nail gun. Oh man, that's freaking sweet. I really wish we weren't infected. Keep that. Grinder. Okay. We gotta bail now. We are very encumbered. We are 75% infected. We're breaking down. We need to get out of here. Get back to the cart. So as I understand it, because I haven't actually died in this game before, at least of all two. Well, actually, I've died once, but I've never died to the zombie infection. So this will be brand new. But as I understand it, okay. As I understand it, when you die of the zombie infection, your corpse actually starts walking around, and you can kill your own corpse, which is kind of cool, if a little bit morbid. Any other zombies here? Yo, dude, get off my ride! Oh my god, it's a full set of riot gear. Oh, you can't pick this up, you're chockered. Aluminum scrap, iron scrap, all limestone. Yeah, we can. There. And we will put the fan in the vehicle. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to go in, we're going to drop our stuff like we normally would. And then we're going to empty our inventory into a container. Probably one of these garbage cans right here. Yeah, we'll use that one right there. Alright, so as you can see, we have nothing in our inventory. Not a damn thing. And we should resurrect back here at the base. Because we have 2 fire axes, I'm actually gonna grab one of them and see just what happens when you die with stuff in your inventory. Yeah, see, we'll take the one that's in worse condition. And we're just gonna go cut some wood. Might as well put our last hours to work, right? Not much we can do about it. We don't have any Zombrin, and even if we did, we don't even know if it works. We've heard doubts among the other player base. Nothing we can do about it. But day 3 we get some grace. Destroy. Oh, we're zombifying. Heard doubts among the other player base. Nothing we can do about it. But day 3 we get some grace. Destroy. Oh, we're zombifying. You think we'll become something akin to a Fallout ghoul? Maybe. I mean, I doubt it. But hey, we could always hope, right? And maybe another survivor will come along and see our dedication and, I don't know, maybe they spare us some Zombrin. If they have it. I mean, that's unlikely, but it could happen, right? Probably not. By the way, we are completely insane, so we are absolutely role-playing this as though that were the case. I mean, we're the only survivor left. If we go quietly into the night, would that really be so bad? The game says we're zombifying. So does that mean we're watching ourselves turn into the undead in real time? Like, my God, that would be so horrifying. I mean, we're making jokes over here, but think about that. That would be terrifying. Feeling your body die, knowing there's nothing you can do about it, and possibly not even having the wherewithal, even, to really do anything about it. Like, it's, you know, at that point, you know, your brain is jelly, so you may not even be thinking of gotta end it now. That's something that they don't even touch on in, like, things like The Walking Dead or anything like that. You know, if somebody's bit and they know they're bit, how much of their mental capacity is actually still there? Right? Now, everybody likes to think that, you know, well, if they got bit or whatever, they would just, you know, end it or whatever. But would you? Would you really? I'm not sure that we would. Right? Like, think about that, though, for a second. Like, the existential horror that would go with that would just be... like, it'd be so nasty. Right? Locked into a body that's slowly dying. You know, and at what point would you start losing your marbles? Right? Like, that's the other question. What point? You know, because we all know that if you're turning into a zombie, the responsible thing to do, you know, for your group would be you know, as much as I hate to say it, you know, unsubscribe to life, you know, at a certain point. But if you're dying like that, like if your whole body is rotting, right? Are you even aware enough to think at that point? Right? Like, at a certain point, does your mental process break down enough that even though you would have known that, like, you know, yesterday or the day before, now, for whatever reason, because your brain is basically turning to goo, now you kind of think you might have hope. Right? And because we are hopeful creatures, innately we wouldn't want to squander that hope. Right? So I guess what I'm asking is there a point where that hope would override the logic simply because you don't have logic anymore? Right? And like I said, I think all of us would like to think that we would do what's best for the group. But if we don't know what's best for the group, like if we don't know what that is anymore, how are we supposed to do the best for the group, right? That's the existential question you gotta ask. And then of course, it follows that, you know, is it selfish then at that point, or is it the lack of ability to process? There we go. If you were a zombie, would you actually wonder what was happening to you? Would you care? What would you be feeling at that point? I don't know. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but my game has taken on a grayscale effect. That's not me. I didn't do that. I believe that is actually a part of the zombification process. So, you know, that's kind of cool. You know, if we look up at the sky as a zombie, do we wonder what clouds are? I suppose it's possible. Our mind is gone. Our you know, like everything is breaking down. It's hilarious. 2% left to go. I don't know how fast this infection progresses. Seems like it's pretty fast, because I got the infection today. Slightly exerted. I didn't turn my little cart's light off. Do you think that might be the zombie's last thought before they turn? You know, they go up and they wander off somewhere and they look back or something and go, I didn't turn that light off. Or do you think maybe they don't have the mental capacity to do that? It's been saying all day that I've been breaking down mentally. And to be honest with you, look at those clouds. They're so pretty. Why are my lights on? Why am I here? What's happening to me? Am I dying? Is this Is this the end? Is this the end of everything? Okay, guys, I'm very confused. I hit 100%, but it's not doing anything. I think we get to watch our skin change color in real time. "5 days. We are going to start again. We're going to load that shit up. Like I said, we get one free death. To the infection, specifically. How morbid. Oh, wait. I started with my inventory. What? Oh, that's just wrong. Ugh. That's grim. Okay, let's get rid of that. Nice. Yeah. I wish there was a lock all option. That'd be nice. That's gonna do it for today, guys. So we found out what happens when you die to the zombie infection, and it's pretty grim. It's pretty bleak. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We had to find out sooner or later, right? Like I said, we get one free respawn from the infection, because I'm not even sure that the drugs that are meant to cure the infection in this game will actually work. So we'll give ourselves one of those, and that's it. Actually, we're going to leave that one there. Take that one. We'll throw all of our stuff on. When we get back next time, we are going to continue with the school. We're going to keep going through there. We're going to keep exploring that, because that seems like it was a good place to go. And then if we still got time, we're going to hit the water treatment plant, which is up north, because they usually have some good tools in there, some schematics that you can get. And we are going to need all of those things. And then depending on what we have when we come out of there, we'll figure out our next move from there. We're also going to go and grab a few solar panels. Off screen, I am going to organize my inventory, maybe tear down some of these shelves and throw down some real shelves with real boxes on them. But that will be something that I do off screen, and you will see it when it's done. Until next time, guys, take care. Don't let the zombies bite you. We saw what happened. Alright? We saw what happened. Y'all take care.